Hello, today what we're going to do is we're going to take your course requests and put them into Infinite Campus. What you need is your completed sheet where you've already put all your notes for your course requests, and then you also need to log into Infinite Campus. When you log into Infinite Campus, if you haven't done it before, when you open a portal it looks something like this. There's a new button that's appeared. It says Course Registration 1617. If that for some reason is not here, then you're not going to be able to do this today, and you want to let someone know because we have to activate this for you. But this is the button you press to put in your course request, the Course Registration 1617. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Now once we're logged in, the first thing we want to do is sign up for our core classes. If we look over on the portal, we have required courses. If there's any courses right underneath there, those are courses that are assigned to you and you can't change them. You have to talk to a counselor to change those. You may have some there. If that's the case, you need to see your counselor to change those if you want those changed. Requested courses, these are courses potentially that might be in there. In this case, somebody got a couple courses and the teacher recommended those courses for them. And then you also have alternative courses, which should be blank at this point. So what we need to do is take what's on the sheet and fill it up. Now, if, for example, you weren't going to take 1030, even though it was recommended by your teacher, you might want to talk to your teacher about that. You can delete it simply by clicking on it and dropping it. And now it's gone. And now you're going to just take your sheet and go through each of your courses. And the best way to do this is to put the course number in. So if I want to take ELA 9, or excuse me, ELA 10 regular, I'm going to log schedule as a sophomore, I would just type in 1020, click on the course, and click on request this course. I already have my math, my advanced algebra. I'll do, let's see, I'm going to do one more example here. I'm going to choose chemistry. That's 4200. So you just click on there, click on chemistry. Now just real quick, I'll show you. Now this is semester, that's because you get credits by semester, but this is a year-long course. But it does show you prerequisites that you're supposed to have physical or bio. And then it also has a co-requisite of advanced algebra, so you have to be in advanced algebra or have taken it, which this does qualify. So make sure you look at those if you haven't before to make sure you met the prerequisites or co-requisites. But I'm going to go ahead and request this course. So now I'm going to pick my social studies. I think I'll pick world history. Now you could type in part of the name, but if you do that, you get a lot of them. And which one's correct? We have world history, team taught. We have world. We have contemporary world. We have two contemporary worlds. It's important that the number is the important one, and it is the 3170 that I want. And that's the one that I want to sign up for. So make sure you look at those course numbers on the course sheet to make sure you're getting the right one. But then when you hit it, it is in there and I know I have the right course. I also want to select a Phi-Ed course. In my example here, I'm going to choose Rec Games. Just keep clicking on it, coming down here, request the course. Now with Phi-Ed, because they are hard to fit in schedules and sometimes don't run, we want you to pick alternate. To pick alternates, you simply do the same process. It's almost identical. You can probably guess what you have to do. Down here, instead of hitting request this course, you click on request as alternate. And then it shows up underneath alternates. Now these aren't actually part of your course requests. We only use these. However, if this doesn't work out, then we look at your alternates and replace it so that it can be scheduled. So that's why alternates are important. I think I'll do one more alternate for Phi-Ed because sometimes even a couple of them don't run. So I'm going to go with Intro to Athletic Training. Again, courses will run if enough people sign up, even if they haven't in the past. Request is alternate. If I made any mistakes, I can just click on them to delete, but that's that simple. So next step, we're going to select our electives. Remember, you can have up to 7 credits and have a full schedule, or you can have as little as 6. If you're a senior, you can have as little as 5. Right now, I have 4.5. Remember, we don't count alternates, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 5 is 4.5. So I need to do at least 1.5 more credits. Same process. Click course search. Best way to do it is the course number. I'm going to type in 2200. So make sure you put the number that works. French 3, I'm going to request it. It's now part of my course requests. Continuing along, and you can follow along or do this after here, but you just keep putting in numbers. I'm going to put in 7830. This is just an example again. Screen printing. Request, it's a half credit course, so now I am up to 4.5, 5, 6 credits. I could stop now because I've met the minimum. If I want a study hall, I should stop now. Otherwise, I could add another course. I think I'll add one more. 8600. Drawing and painting. And take my fine art. Request this, and now I have 7. Now I should stop because I'm not supposed to take more than 7 courses. You could add lunch in here if you wanted by doing a search, but lunch is not required because we can add that for you. Study halls, the same. You never have to put a study hall in. We add those for you. Let's see what's next in the process. If you're part of a charter school, if you're going to be in Renaissance, Tesla, ATech, or Career, we'd like you to add this into your course request so that we can follow up with you to make sure you have the right courses. So 8100 for Renaissance, 8150 for Tesla, 8160 for ATech, and 8170 for Career Academy. So add those just like we have been. And then selecting alternate, we've already did our FIAD, but you might want to do another alternate or two in case one of yours doesn't run or doesn't fit in your schedule. That way we don't have to call you if we're doing this over the summer. Again, the same process. I'm going to put in an alternate course. I'm going to put in 6880, which is child development. And because this is an alternate, because I've already full, I need to request it as an alternate. And now if one of these doesn't run and I need to put an alternate, I have child development ready to go. And we know that that's what your alternate is. Okay, so does that finish us up? Well, there's one more piece. Some of you might want to take an online course. If you want to take an online course, for people going into their sophomore and junior years, this must be your 7th credit. If you're going to a senior, it has to be your 6th. And by signing up online here for an eSchool course, you will have to sign up for both semesters, and you will get a contract because you're actually signing up for it. So let me show you how to do that. If I hit close course search, one way to do it is to type in the word online, and you can see all of the courses that are offered online. But if there's a specific course you're looking for, such as, let's say I want to take world history online, I could type in world, but sometimes they don't match up. Oh, I got to spell it right. And you can see that there's online. But if you look at the world, it's 3170. And over here, world history online is 3171. And that's kind of how it works. The numbers are really close. But there's an A and a B because you have to pick both semesters when it's online. If you only want one semester, I'm going to delete the world history. But you have to do both semesters. So I'm going to type in world again. And there it is. I could have typed in 3171B and I would have gotten to this. But now I have my online because I'm choosing, again, this will be a study hall in your schedule, but you'll be able to work on your online course at that time if you choose. If you don't want to online, don't do that part of the process. But really, that's kind of where that goes. And that's it. You're done. So again, please get all your course requests in, and I thank you for your time.